Hello and welcome to Give Me 10. On today's list, we let you know who the 10 richest actors in the world are in 2024. So without much further ado, here is our number 10. Number 10, Mel Gibson. Net worth, $425 million. Estimated $850 million before his divorce. Most famous for producing, directing, and starring in the hit movie Braveheart, which received 5 Academy Awards. His acting works include the highly successful Mad Max and Lethal Weapon franchises. While being an action superstar for 4 decades, his work as a director and producer of movies such as The Passion of Christ and Apocalypto made him one of the richest actors in the world. His net worth was once estimated around $850 million. His net worth took a huge hit, however, when his marriage of 26 years failed and his personal drama became tabloid news for a while. He still makes this list as one of the richest actors in the world, with over $400 million net worth, and he is still shooting movies today, although it is fair to say his career peak was when he was sitting in the director's chair and produced his own movies. Number 9. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Net worth $450 million. Whether you like him or not, Arnold Schwarzenegger had one of the most successful careers of all time. While making most of his money being an actor, he started out as a bodybuilder in Austria and later went on to become governor of California, and of course he married into the Kennedy family as well. But his acting career alone stands for itself. Most famous for the highly successful Terminator franchise, he was an action superstar throughout the 80s and 90s, while his unusual Austrian accent went on to become his trademark. He also had several successful business ventures using his fame as a bodybuilding superstar and investing in worldwide real estate projects, while making a fortune on his movie career alone. Number 8. Robert De Niro. Net worth $500 million. Regarded by many as one of the greatest actors of his generation, Robert De Niro starred in iconic movies like Goodfellas and Taxi Driver, while his roles as Vito Corleone in Godfather 2 and Jack LaMotta in Raging Bull earned him 2 Academy Awards. Besides being an incredible actor, De Niro co-founded the film production company Tribeca Productions, which produced many movies including some of his own. He owns the Tribeca Grill in Manhattan and is part owner in some of the famous Nobu restaurants and hotels, all adding to his high net worth of $500 million. Number 7. George Clooney. Net worth $550 million. Number 7 goes to George Clooney, who rose to fame as Dr. Doug Ross on NBC's long-running sitcom Emergency Room during the 90s before breaking out as a movie star in films like From Dusk Till Dawn or Batman. His biggest success was the lead role in the Ocean's film series, alongside other stars such as Brad Pitt and Matt Damon. While his love life always was highly discussed in the media, Clooney also won an Academy Award for the movie Syriana and as co-producer for Argo. Many of his films were highly successful, and his long-standing commercial campaigns for companies such as Nespresso and Fiat contributed to his huge net worth. Number 6. Tom Cruise. Net worth $620 million. Famous for movies like Top Gun and the Mission Impossible franchise, Tom Cruise is one of the most successful Hollywood stars for more than 3 decades. Despite being a controversial person, his acting skills are held in high regard by critics and movie fans all over the world. His movies grossed $11.5 billion worldwide, and the list of hit movies he starred in is a long and impressive one. No surprise he made this list with over $600 million in his bank account. Number 5. Shah Rukh Khan. Net worth $720 million. Known as the King of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan is a huge star in the Asian hemisphere, having appeared in around 100 movies to date. Highly popular were his musical romance films in the mid and late 90s, such as Dilwale Dulhania Le Jainig, which was a huge box office success in India and ran in Indian cinemas for many years after its initial release. He also became a business entrepreneur, owning a film production company and a cricket team among other ventures. Number 4. Dwayne Johnson. Net worth $800 million. Being famous under his wrestling name, Dwayne "The Rock," Johnson slowly switched to acting in the early 2000s. Even though he finally retired from wrestling for good in 2019, his movie career took off well before. He became an integral part of the Fast and Furious cast in 2011, and also starred in the Jumanji remake with more movies to follow, making it a successful franchise. He also started producing the movies he starred in, such as Baywatch and Black Adam. His movies have grossed over $12.5 billion to date. A massive fortune considering he joined the acting craft a lot later than all the other actors on this prestigious list. Number 3. Tyler Perry. Net worth over $800 million. Tyler Perry high net worth is mostly from his skills as a producer developing his own movies and TV shows. While often not met with critical acclaim, the audience likes his work, giving him high ratings and making him one of the richest men in the industry. He had several shows on the TBS network, where Tyler Perry's House of Pain ran for 8 seasons. In 2011, he topped the Forbes list of highest paid entertainers, making $130 million in just 1 year. Number 2. Jerry Seinfeld, net worth $950 million. Jerry Seinfeld is one of the most famous stand-up comedians in the world. He started his career in the mid-70s and eventually rose to national fame on The Tonight Show in the early 80s. Alongside his friend Larry David, he created the NBC sitcom Seinfeld, where he played a fictional version of himself in the lead role and became the biggest sitcom success of the 90s. Being a creator and still owning a good percentage of his show's rights, he made his fortune mostly from syndication runs and sales to networks and streaming companies. Netflix paid a whopping $500 million to add Seinfeld to their streaming service. And that happened over 20 years after the final episode aired on NBC, and had 76 million viewers back in the 90s. Now close to 100 million viewers streamed the show on Netflix as well. Talk about timeless fun. Now granted, his fortune comes mostly from his skills as a writer and his comedic talent. He is known for acting on his own show throughout the whole world until this day. Rightfully so. Number 1. Jami Gertz, net worth $3 billion. The unexpected number 1 is Jami Gertz. She is the only person on this list that did not acquire her wealth by being in the movie, TV business alone, as you can probably guess. She is, however, known for blockbuster movies like Twister, which was released in 1996. She married hedge fund manager Anthony Ressler in 1989, and they are the owners of the NBA team Atlanta Hawks. Her net worth is a whopping $3 billion, but she is still a serious actress with over 20 movies under her belt. She also appeared in many TV shows, including Seinfeld in 1994, where she played a love interest of lead character Jerry Seinfeld, our number 2 spot. This resume is enough to count as a serious actor, and it's not like the others on the list did not branch out into other ventures as well, right? We hope you enjoyed this list and will be coming back for more interesting topics soon to follow. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.